What's going on, y'all? Everybody tapped into another episode of What's Up with 80 West. Make sure you share, follow, subscribe, all that good stuff, man. And link up, you know what I'm saying? We the interactive podcast over here too. So if you tap in on the IG, What's Up with 80 West, you can leave your questions and comments. We'll shout you out, shout out you where you from. And we'll keep this thing bouncing back and forth. Today's topic, we talking about Memphis, Bleek, and Tony Yayo. Now these dudes been going back and forth online. For y'all that don't know, give you a little context. The boy Tony Yayo says that Jay-Z don't take care of Memphis Bleek the way 50 take care of him. Y'all give me y'all take on that, man. Y'all hop in the comments, man. Let me know what y'all think about it, man. When I heard it at first, I thought it was a joke, right? I really thought it was a joke, you know what I'm saying? And then I had to get a little bit more context of what was going on. And he was dead serious, man. And my stance is always gonna be, you should never expect no other man to take care of you and yours. You feel what I'm saying? Now that man put you on, you know what I'm saying, with an opportunity for you to get your name in one of the biggest groups that came out in that era, the whole nine. You're supposed to be able to take that and produce from that. You feel what I'm saying? And I think that's more of where Bleek was coming from. Bleek was like, man, he got his own businesses and he ain't looking out for no handouts for Jay. And as a man, you shouldn't want no handouts. You know what I'm saying? So I think, Yayo always got a little bogus take on something, man, as far as I'm concerned. I hear a lot of, seen a lot of different interviews where he get to talking wild and this and that and other. But to come out and feel that it's almost expected for another man to take care of you and yours, that's outrageous, man. As a man, I would never want another man to feed my kids, bro. Now, if you get put in a position to where you working for what you're doing and somebody that was in a higher position put you in that position, okay, that's understandable. That's just the food chain. That's how that works. But for you to be a grown-ass man, damn near in your 50s, if not already in your 50s, talking about how another man take care of you, that's wild, B. That's wild. That's wild, man. That's wild. I just can't see it. You feel what I'm saying? I can't see it. You feel what I'm saying? Bleek came out and he told me he's got multiple businesses and different ventures and things that he's working on and things that he's established on his own. You know what I mean? And Yayo, I look at Yayo as kind of like the faithful sidekick. He's not really a great rapper. You know what I'm saying? Let's just be real. You know what I'm saying? Bleek will wrap circles around, bro. So if we just talking about just about straight to the music part of it, but I think at some point you have to learn business when you're around so much business. You're around so much business, and you would think if you really 50's right hand man, like everything appears to be, you would think that you would soak up some of that game and do something with your opportunity as opposed to verbalizing how another man takes care of you better than another man takes care of you. But that sounds corny, man. To me, that's corny. You know what I'm saying? I can't see how a brother that's in position, and it was in a good position, man. Let's be real. G-Unit was one of the biggest groups that came out in that era. You know what I'm saying? 50's name being tied behind it. You know what I'm saying? Game did what he did with his opportunity, but kind of squandered his opportunity. He did features here and there and a couple projects here and there, but never really, you know what I'm saying? And Lloyd Banks, you know what I'm saying? Lloyd probably was one of the hardest out of the group besides Game. Game would really wrap circles around all of them, you ask me, but you know what I'm saying? Banks, Banks could hold his own. You feel what I'm saying? So Yayo was kind of like at the bottom of that food chain anyways, but you still was part of that group. So you're supposed to take whatever opportunity come with that and run with it. You feel what I'm saying? Even if you is still part of the G-Unit, whatever brand that's going on, you was in position to be able to expand your own personal part of that. But see, dudes don't jump on them opportunities and then you hang on the coattail of 50. 50 is 50. You know what I'm saying? 50, he way up here somewhere. You feel what I'm saying? So you can't really, you know what I'm saying? You can't have them same expectations. And then Jay is way up here somewhere. You see what I'm saying? So it's levels to all of this shit. But just because a man, your man's is successful, don't mean that he's supposed to take care of you. Now, if he puts you on, he puts you on. You feel what I'm saying? And I think a lot of times that's the problem with this culture right now. That's the problem with this era that we in, the generation. People feel entitled. It's too much entitlement. You feel what I'm saying? And as a man, I could never say no corny ass, nothing like that. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah, man, this man take real good care of me, man. Yeah, master's boy. He take real good care of me. your master don't take care of you. Like, man, listen to that mentality, man. That ain't real man shit. You know what I'm saying? That's corny, bro. Like, come on, go get your own, man. You feel what I'm saying? No, because there's levels to it. You feel what I'm saying? You can take your product, take your catalog, you know what I'm saying, and get to it. Or take your new, you know what I'm saying, your new business venture and do something with it and expand your thing. But instead you waiting for handouts on this man. What happened when that man cut your water off? Then he gonna be all type of sucker ass niggas and everything else, huh? See, and that's the other part to it. The moment you say no, then you turn into, you know, public enemy number one. You see what I'm saying? It's too much to that. Listen, man, I was raised that you go out and you go get it. You go get it. You know what I'm saying? If somebody puts you on, then you take that opportunity and you do what you're supposed to do with it. You feel what I'm saying? But don't think because somebody puts you on that now you part of their health plan and their dental plan and whatever coverage they got for the rest of their, you know, like that man said, you are dependent on that man taxes. You are dependent on that man taxes. Like, just think about that, man. I seen the interview where they were talking about how you go to the closet and get the old joints and pop up with it. Like, come on, man. Like, I feel it. I mean, if that's your people's, I get it. But, you know, for that to be your level of success is what you got to borrow and hold from the next man and give to the next man. You ain't really did nothing with your opportunities, man. You know what I'm saying? You make the tabloids based off of your people's names. You know what I'm saying? Bleek I see Bleek rocking with the podcast and other things that they got going on. I know he got the restaurant out in Vegas. You know what I'm saying? It's like motherfuckers making moves, man. You can't sit around and wait on the next man to feed you and your family. People just, you're too entitled, man, and they get complacent. Well, we cool where we at right now. As long as my man's is eating, you know, I'm gonna be able to still rock the fly, you know, Avarex and the fly, you know what I'm saying, Tim's and the, you know, I'm gonna have a nice chain and I'm gonna be able to ride his old AMG when he get done with that one. I'm gonna get that one. Like, man, that's a scavenger state of mind, brother. That ain't no hustler state of mind, bro. That's you know what I'm saying? That's I'm gonna just ride my man's coattail until everything fall off, and then once it fall off, I'm gonna just dip you. Like, come on, man. You gotta put in some work, man. You gotta want something for yourself, man. So I was really feeling Bleek on that one, man. Like man, we ain't out here talking about what the next man doing for you and bragging on it too, though. It'd be different if it was just a question that was asked, but you bragging on it. You coming out attacking another man's character because of your flaws as a man. You feel what I'm saying? I mean, basically, if we're gonna call it what it is, we're gonna call it what it is. You know what I'm saying? I just rarely do I, you know, really contest too much of what other people, what the next person do. But as a man, you gotta stand on business, man. And you've got kids. I can never see another man having to feed my kids, bro. That shit would feel humiliating. I would feel humiliated to know that it's different if I work for somebody who's, you know, the CEO of the company and I'm higher up in the position because I'm working my ass off and my knowledge that I got has taken me to another level of success. Because like we talk about, there's levels to everything. But for you to generally just hang around a nigga just because he got a bag and he throw you the crumbs and, you know, your name is linked to something here and there. When was it? When have you ever heard anybody say they had a Yayo hit? They was bumping a Yayo hit. When was the last time you hopped in a ride with somebody and they said, hey man, throw on that new Yayo? Nobody ever said no shit like that, man. Ain't nobody ever said no shit like that. I ain't never heard a nigga say throw on the new Yayo. Never once. You feel what I'm saying? Bleek was hard. You know what I'm saying? And Bleek held his own the whole way through, but then you always see, if you watch every interview that Bleek be on, he don't never hold no sense of entitlement to Jay. And that's his boy. You feel what I'm saying? You never hear nothing bitter out of Bleek. You never hear Bleek making it seem like Jay was supposed to give him more than what he was supposed to, or this. He tell you the real. Hey man, this is what it was. He did wow wow blah blah, and he keep it peasy the whole way through. But he don't never get that. This my man's was supposed to did this, and yeah, and since he was this, he did that. It was never. I don't never get that vibe from bro. You know what I'm saying? But Yayo, he feel like man, like 50 is pops or something. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man, he take good care of me. You know, master take good care of me. You feel what I'm saying? So I mean, I mean, it's all in the eyes of the beholder. Maybe somebody feel like because the relationship with you got some with somebody and you didn't, roll so much shit out with somebody and this and that. But as a man, I can't attach myself to another man's financial status and feel entitled to what that man got, or feel like that man is entitled to providing for me. You see what I'm saying? I'm gonna get my own, man. As a man, go out there and go get your own, man. Don't wait on nobody. You know what I'm saying? Don't let nobody else control, your income, how much you can bring in, how much you can spend, what you can drive. That's crazy as a grown man for another man to tell you what you can drive. Hey, man, you go out and drive the Range Rover today, man, what the fuck? I wish the fuck I would, man. I wish the fuck I would. You feel what I'm saying? Hey, but y'all stay on top of it, man. What's up with 80 West, man? Y'all tap in, share, follow, subscribe. Hey, drop them comments in there, man. Let me know what y'all think about this situation right here, though, with Bleek and Yayo. Tap in. What's up with 80 West? I'm gone.